Hey, what is going on? Jonathan friend. Hope you're doing well, man. I've done a live in like forever. Just wanted to give it a test run here. New house. I've never done one here. It's been months. It's insane. Let's do something productive while I do a live stream. Doing pretty good. Things are getting better. Hey, Paul. Hey, Robert. Hope y'all get in on these awesome prizes. These things are gonna be the cat's meow for sure. We gotta do something productive. What we got in there? Ooh, got some other stuff in there. So yeah. Hey, Robinson, prospecting's in the house. If you guys want in on these, to get in on these prizes, the PayPal .me/Tom's Gold Dirt. That's how you do it. On my most recent video, I pinned it in the comments, top of the comments, so we can get, just maybe do a test run here. Mark Miller, hope you're doing well. Yeah, I always turn tan in the summer. That's just my MO. A lot of Native American ancestry. Hey, how are you? Hey, Lloyd, how are you doing? Yep, I'm the same way. Man, that's a nice one. Nice 1953. Hey, buddy man. Yeah, that's a nice one. Yeah, I'm really just goofing off. But like I said, I wanted to test out the functionality in the new house. DGP's been out fishing. Been fishing. Man, these are some nice coins. This one got chewed up. HD. Oh, that was a D over D too. It looks like it was a naked eye. This one got chewed up. Got some of that road rash. Hey, you. Hey. Is Clutch in here too? Holy smokes. Got the whole neighborhood outside screaming. Got my kids trying to go to sleep upstairs in their bedrooms. Hey, Klesh, you would know. You're wise on this stuff. You're into the era coins. Can I make that show up? Look at the back of Jefferson's head. See that extra silver behind his head? It's not on most nickels, I find, but that's interesting, ain't it? Up here. Well, I can't really. Right there. I don't know. I'm giving that away because I've had it for a really long time, and I thought it'd be a good idea. That thing is super cool. I want to say it's probably like a lamination error. I don't know if it's super valuable, but I'm not going to look it up to find out. Like a chip die or whatever. That's very cool. Cool. Thanks, Flesh. Look at that, 1954. That thing is like, it's hard to say, mint, but mint. Cud, yeah. I forgot what the title or the name of those were called, but it's funny is I haven't went through any coins since I moved out of my old house. And I bought these pennies at my old house. No, I bought them here. Hey, Ron. Hard to tell from that angle. Yeah. It's interesting. It's definitely not supposed to be there. you can get a better. The lighting is terrible. This is in my new basement, my new apartment, but it's hard to see in any other angle too. There you go. You can get a little bit of a view there. Hey, Prexy Girl's on here. If I could just find a 1909 SVDB, I'd be in good shape. Or 1943 copper. Wouldn't that be something? First live stream I do in my new house. Find something worth something. There's a 1920S. That's pretty common. You still doing your coin roll hunts, Shane? One is to look. That is so true. Robert, it's PayPal. Let's see if I can do this myself. I don't know how. It's paypal.me/Tom's Gold Dirt. I don't know if anybody knows how to add that in. It won't let me type on here for some reason. Live chat. Nope, I've not anything. Not that I don't want to. Just been kind of really busy. I can't imagine, man. You're getting so much of life going on there. It looks like you're doing so much. You got a house. It looks like, or you ended up getting something. I have to admit I haven't been on YouTube as much going through this divorce and haven't really been. Honestly, I was in a funk for pretty much a whole month. Oh, so sorry to hear that. VA's sticklers, which I'm actually. My ex is keeping the house, so I have to maintain it in my name until she can take it out of my loan. So, well, Violet, don't you dare hit that. Tell you the truth, after not having to take care of a house, I can honestly say an apartment is a lot less stress. You're not having to I miss mowing the yard. That was like my favorite thing. My yard was my pride and joy, but I'll get another one of these days. I feel that. I remember the first time at Fort Sill, sleeping in an Army barracks, because I transitioned from the Air Force to the Army in 2010. And everybody kind of made fun of me because I was the guy, the Air Force guy. And then, obviously you had some the guys, different branches and Navy and whatnot. But they seemed to pick on me the most because they were afraid that it wasn't going to be up to my standard of living, especially the drill sergeants and stuff. The one I had, he was hilarious. Ended up proving them all wrong though, because I ended up getting honor graduate. But I wish I could find that. That was something cool I did in the military. That was obviously it didn't mean much to my team, but it meant something to me. Ooh, these are super common, but there's a mint state, 1958. That's right, Shane. That's right. But when I joined the Army, my uncle said, "You finally joined the military." And then there's a 1943. Wish it was copper. He said, "Glad you finally joined the military." That's what he said to me. When I was on active duty in the Air Force, though, like the accommodations were better, the food was definitely better. Basically, everything was better. It was really not so bad. If I couldn't get deployed, I tried to get to go to Iraq, and then the Air Force, they do things a little weird. It's like you have to be a certain level in order to get deployment preference. And I was like, this ain't for me. I don't want to be in here doing nothing. So I asked my commander if I could get a conditional release, and he said, you might regret this, and there I went. Yeah, but you were down there at Fort Bragg. You guys had to get good food because they made you jump out of perfectly good airplanes. Oh, looky there. It'll never show up in a million years, even on this fancy phone. There's a 1909. I didn't check it for a mint mark. They weren't perfectly good. Well, they always told us. If you don't feel hydraulic fluid or anything running down your back, we're having a bad day. Is that a VDB? Nah, just a plain 1909, but that's... What's a 1909 plane worth, Shane? You know better than I do. I don't have my book. It's probably worth $3 or $4. They're probably pretty common to the regulars. I was getting excited though. I said if I found a 1909S. I should be looking at my penny book. I thought about giving that away. I know some people would really like that. Hey Eric, how are you? That's a good probability, Ron, because I've still got a bunch of stuff, and like I didn't give it all away yet. But I'm definitely, that's something I might do when I get a chance. Hoping I find a 1956 DD or double die or double D over D, because I'd give it away if I do, because those are one of my favorite errors. And I found 3 of them in my life already, which means they're probably common, but still a cool error. Still got that penny book, haven't even opened it since I moved in here. There's a nice one. Wouldn't that be a nice one to be the D over D? It is right here though. Anybody ever completed one of these? It'd be pretty cool to have the SVDB. I don't even know if I have an S in here. I have 1909 and the 1909 VDB. I don't have the 1909S, and I don't have the 1909 SVDB. I'm getting there. I mean, I got a long way to go, but thought about giving it away and hoping somebody would fill it in the rest of the way, but I might just keep it. Can't give everything away. See if I can get 3 dislikes on this video. This came from TR. How cool is that? Oh no, this one didn't come from TR. This one came from Miss Laurel. I thought it was real money. TR sent me one too though. It's over here. Like, I need to do a lot of catching up. I need to watch all the Clash guitars. Well, now Clash. I need to watch some of the... Dan Hurd's been putting up some pretty cool videos too lately. I see the shorts on Facebook or whatever, or the alerts. I need to make some videos too. I'm going to have some free time coming up. Honestly, I just need to keep busy, because not having my kids every day is not as fun as having them every day. All right. Yeah. Picked a... Oh, man, that's awesome. Hey, Gibby's Treasures. I got a treasure chest from you, right? Somewhere here. I don't know where I put it. Honestly, I've lived here now since the 28th of April. And I don't think I've got everything out. Do more cooking videos. Oh, yeah. That air fryer is my best friend. I've air fried. I actually air fried some fish the other day, which, it came from the store, so it wasn't as good as if I caught it myself, but turned out pretty good. There's a no. Oh, this is 1,000 penny. I forget. This was 1,000 penny as I was just going through. In case anybody's curious, I was just literally wanting to test the feed, the live stream feed, because at my old house we always had problems. And, I just wanted to make sure it was doing good. And I have a really nice phone now, whereas before my phone was kind of old. Now I have the S21 Ultra because the salesman sold me, and I bought a S21 Ultra. But only because it came with the new 2-year phone service contract. Couldn't afford that otherwise. Good. So glad. Yeah, Shane will appreciate this here. Shane will appreciate it if he's still in here. There's the 1909. We'll give that away too for the shindig here. Check that out, Shane, if you're still here. I'm going to give that away for this little thing I'm doing. I've had that for, 5 or 6 months or something. I ended up finding that off of Coin Help Use website, Portsmouth Coin Shop. I bought it because I wanted it, and then I was like, you know what? I can't really display it in a way that it's rightfully deserving, and it's just another thing. It's important to us guys who don the uniform, but it's a cool thing. Yeah, those things were so cool. There's a neat 1943. A aluminum has a aluminum foil wrapped roll mark 1909. Wow, I would definitely like to see it in it. Tell him we'll give him $200 for it, and we'll split the 200, and I'll have to borrow the other 100 from you. It'd be a good return on investment, and they'd all be 1909's planes, or they'll all be it could be not. If it's all 1909 though, it could be the old 1909. Wasn't the 1909 also the last year of the Indian, or was that 1908? Indian head. I can't believe we found 1909 in here though. I think it basically made it worth the $10 I paid for this big bag. We'll give that away. First year of the memorial, or the wheat cent, I guess. Not the memorial. Oh, there's a D. Oh, that's a nice one. Too bad. Imagine all VDBSs. Wouldn't that be something if they were? Probably be. I don't know. What are them? That'd be $50,000 at a minimum, I bet. Or well, maybe. I don't know. If they're in good shape, I mean. I think you can get a VDBS for about $600 in bad shape. Around here. I know the one at the coin store that I almost bought a couple years ago was $600. I would have probably been divorced soon. What is a 1922 piece dollar worth? Depends on the condition. I mean, I think that's a pretty common. Yeah, but it was in pretty decent shape, Eric. Meaning like probably a VF20 or, I forget what it was. It was graded by Anax or one of those NC, not PCGS though. I just went through 100 or 1,000 pennies here and found one 1909. But really, again, this was just a test and just kind of see how people are doing. And there was actually a bunch of memorial cents in here this time, which they just sort them with a scale, and I assume the memorial weighs the same if it's copper. There's another 1920. Yeah, one 1909. We'll add that to for the prizes for this thing we're gonna do. We got a bag of Montana Prospector. I can't believe I'm not looking through that puppy. I bought this a long time ago too. During the before my move, I bought this. So this is a couple months sitting here, me not busting it open. But I got something from Lester Lepore I'm going to dig into here. There's definitely something in there. I've not opened it. So if Lester, if you ever see this live stream, it's not been opened. Something is in there. If that's a gold nugget on top, it's like a 5 ouncer. That's so cool. I love that little mason jar. He gave me that. And then I found this in my pocket change, which if you have me on Facebook or in the coin groups, I got me a Privy Mark finally, which I'll keep forever because I've hunted a whole lot of rolls to find this, and I didn't find it in a roll. Hey, sorry, Mayor. That's cool. But that was in a tip. Somebody gave me a tip at the pizza shop, which I am working at the pizza shop again, in case y'all didn't know. But yeah, so I got some great prizes here. I'm gonna do those for the kind of the revamp, and then we'll from there go and what we got in here? Huh? What we got? Where's it at? I don't know where I put them. I got them somewhere in here. I'll have to find them. Yeah, but we're gonna do a test run and see how things go. A lot of positive feedback. The amount of people who messaged me immediately after I posted that video. Obviously, we got some dislikers. I get it. Ex-girlfriends, whatever. People just have nothing better to do than dislike YouTube videos. But anyway, all the likes and dislikes, I guess I understand it is they make your video more popular. So I guess you just help me out. Also, if y'all are trying to think of what I was getting ready to say there. If you're all looking for a truly, it was a ton of fun. We went to where was that? Oh my goodness, where was that? We just went there. Oh, if you're ever in this part of Ohio, if you go to, it's in Camden, what do you want? Well, go to bed, Camden. No, it's bedtime. What was I gonna say? It's KOA. It's like a campground association. They actually have a little gym mine. It's in Logan, and it's kind of cool if you have kids and you want to go to Hocking Hills. I'm saying this because Hocking Hills is known pretty much to Americans. I mean, it's a pretty, maybe not all Americans, but people, they like the Hocking Hills. It's like the only cool thing in Ohio, probably next to Mohican State Park. But the Hocking Hills is a very popular tourist attraction for this area, and I live about 20 minutes away from it. It has a KOA, and they actually have gold pay dirt and gyms, and they have like this cool trough setup, kind of like in the Smoky Mountains where I first got into panning. And you can buy a bucket of dirt, and you can pan out, and you can get gems or gold, whatever you want to pay for. You know, again, I gotta suggest you go check it out if you come here and you want to go camping or you want to go stay in Hocking Hills. Look for that KOA, and they actually have a gym mine. It's pretty cool. And that's why when I opened this, I saw this stuff here. These were the kids. I think these are one of these. My kids' bags are down here with all their stuff in there, and it was a pretty cool time. And it wasn't too expensive, maybe like $40 or $50 for all 3 kids that play. Great time. I'm gonna go ahead and end this because I know Camden wants milky milk, as he just came down here and told me. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. But if you want, go watch my last video. I pinned it in the top of the comments. You can get entries for this. We're gonna do this, and this is gonna support. So just getting a test trial of Tom's Gold Dirt, just to gauge interest and see. Some of you in the comments have been asking me to do it. What could happen? Nothing can go wrong. So why not try it one more time and see what we can do with me in a better place, I think, in all aspects. So with that said, I truly hope each and every single one of you have a wonderful night. Go check out Black Mass Pay Dirt. Go check out Klesh, who has some awesome pay dirt as well. And go check out Robinson Prospecting. He has some incredible sluices, which I have one right there. and I have 3 that are getting ready to ship out to the people who want them. So I hope they really do send me their addresses so I can get those out. Good luck. God bless. I'll see you all in the next one.